Hello there. Alright. Let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV, shall we? Still want to get a cute little birdie picture. It's adorable. Alright, let's go. So, embraced by the gods, are you? Time for Limsa Laminsa Laminsa. Lower decks. Alright. We'll finish off this this Heavenward storyline. Our friends are presently booking their passage. Oh, that's where you were. There's room aboard the next ship, so we'll be setting sail shortly.
Oh, Derek, no sooner did we arrive in a crowded place did you up and disappear.
Oh, 'tis a force of habit in order to avoid people. And I needn't do so anymore, now do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls.
As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baldestian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit.
You may depend on it.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you for giving us your trust. And thank you as well, Pieter. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12 their wish. Well, we had the best find our vessel. While the report remains to be compiled, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Until next we meet, my friends. Yeah.
Bye. You still have time, Peter. What? Time for what? Ere I embark on my journey, there's a place nearby I should like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Oh, sure. I can do that. Thank you. Come, we shall head outside the city via the Tempest Gate. All right, so the Tempest Gate. Hey, Derek. Here, the wind whips in from the sea like a storm. But I've always found this sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and thence make my way to the upper and outer Lonosha. And in order to mark my new beginnings as a man, en route, I wish to see Ocean's Embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there I shall continue on my own. Ocean's Embrace. Such a great wave that was ripped The god's grip from the mainland. Such a great wave that was, that ripped the god's grip from the mainland. In the wake of the calamity, my brethren and I were all occupied with our respective duties. This is the very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? I'll Dirk's lead and try not to fall behind. Making the baby Opal set off with a brisk walk. This is already quite impressive to behold. It's been cool revisiting things. Ah, so it's temporarily constructed with wood. Ah, such an invigorating breeze. Ook ook. Oh, Ferris. Your beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. I look forward to the bridge's completion. It is a fine bridge, boasting splendid views and brimming with life. The very image of man's determination to overcome adversity. I am honored that it should be called Ocean. Ook. Well, that's as far as I asked you to come. But if you're willing, why don't we converse a little more? It occurs to me I hadn't asked you about your opinion of the 12. How you personally perceive us, for instance. Or what you felt when you faced us. Your words from the heart. I would take that as a memento. Sure. You know, whenever I was actually facing them, facing you, I felt like I was being asked to kill gods. Is that so? The others would be glad to hear that.
No, I hated it.
Thank you for humoring me, Pieter. And apologies for keeping you so long.
You guys are really important. I hate to move on without you. Kind of awful.
I'm ready to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing.
Go on. It's the dawn of a new day.
To begin with, I shall tour Lanasha and visit those locales which are named after the 12. After which, I shall go wherever the wind blows. Doesn't really matter to me. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company.
Ook, ook. Ook, ook, ook.
This time I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accept the sorrow of parting. And when the time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting.
What, how much I hated having to kill gods? Well, all right, go on.
You'll continue your own journeys, will you not?
Sure.
Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friend, and may the 12 bless you and keep you. Ook, ook, ook.
And off goes that darn Opal.
And oh, yeah, the god, too.
That was quite the adventure.
Ook, ook.
Ook to you too, buddy.
Myths of the Realm. It's good crap. I like these title cards. At the end, would it still be called a title card? I mean, it's the title. Still, it's interesting. I like it. The point is, I like it, okay? Bubbles. I was expecting a little epilogue with bubbles. Had one earlier. The paintings of the 12 are now available for purchase from Duramont at the Pillars. Cool. For the Erosia for Atheros. Achievement unlocked. Alright. Let's take a look here. What do we get? 12-fold Blessings Framer's Kit. And One Among Wonders. Orchestration Coral. Okay. Blessings. Okay. What about... No. Is it Menfina? Yeah, Menfina's Blessing. Let's try Battle Stance. Zoom out a little more. I was at a different place here. Like that, actually. Yep, I like it. Let's roll with that. Okay, let's see. What's next? Spectacle of Inspection. Could have mended since there's a mender right there, but I'm good.
We made quite a mess of that temple run, the temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks as good as new. Or that would be as good as old. In any case, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary.
I'm delighted to be a part of it. Brandehild? I missed something. Oh well. Oh, look how shy he is. He really is very charming. So I feel I had to skip something to get to the battle, to the duty that I need to not have missed. So. Oh, I don't want to start this over. Just because I felt I missed something important. We're going to go back and we're going to watch it again. I know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to use an aetherite ticket. Previously lost. Placebo forever. What can I do for you today? Have a pleasant stay. Ending journey. Hildebrand side quest. Here we go. I had it. Perusa. The scene that we got interrupted.
Hail, dear comrade of Master Poo-Poo. We come in peace. Pray reveal yourself.
We had this whole conversation. Okay, skip this one because we saw this one. Is there a second cutscene? There's only the one cutscene. Alright, well, we're gonna skip through this as best we can. Because something important happened that we missed. Because there was a copy of Hildebrand. Well, it's not self-evident how we got there. So I remember somebody, an alien abductor, bringing me along. That's what I remember.
That's The Walking Dead. You are correct, my good man. A gentle dead man.
She has a fork in her. More happened after this, though. I remember. Because a bunch of crap came out at the spaceship. Like the onion, the second onion, because there's an onion already, but there was a second onion. Okay, what am I missing?
It would not be the first to confuse a mandragora with a salad ingredient.
All's well that ends well. Now, I feel excuse for getting back to Thanalan. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Okay, I think this is where we left off.
My apologies, Master Poo-Poo. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you've been reunited with your comrade.
I almost believed your keen inspector sense to be a form of prognostication. Really is just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will only take us so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we'll need, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors. An army of inspectors. Of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildebrands, as I did before.
Now, let's not do anything rash.
Too late. Oh dear, the ship's matter duplication faculty has been temperamental for a while, but now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it will ever produce. That's not good. What if we need more clones?
Gasp. I fear this may be somewhat sacrilegious, but whatever.
And down he goes. Staying at a temple could be considered to be sacrilegious as well. That's a problem. From 2 Hildebrands to... Okay. I was going to say, from 2 to 0? Boy, he's got low polygons. Really low polygons. That's different. My name is Hild. Failed Hildeclone. Inspector Brandehild? Why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to euthanize this abnormality.
Now, let's not do anything rash. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as how we're looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandehild.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. That's very odd. Wow, okay, well, I guess this is what we're gonna do now. Godbird over there, just... Okay. Well, that's, okay. And there you have it.
Alright, well,
where was the admiral?
make sure we get enough carbs.
What's going on here with Barossa? Is that more Hildebrand? It is more Hildebrand. Unperturbed Hildebrand seeks to resume the search for Poo-Poo's comrade.
An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray.
Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach.
Ahem, if I may. Assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then might we not instead attempt to locate the airship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question.
He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects.
We could review said reports. Those that meet the criteria of shiny, silver, saucer-like naturally, and will remove instances which we know to have been Master Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably.
Indeed, what a fantastic idea.
Just the kind of brilliance one might expect from one's clone. I was about to make the very same suggestion.
Oh, well done, Inspector.
Ha. I hope I've not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original after all.
I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him. Shall we? Let's go. Power superpower. Generational bonding. Here, Razatan. While I'm in Razatan, actually, I'm going to really quickly see if I can turn in this crap that I picked up. Hey, stop it.
Come on, you. I said turn on. Come on, then. Work.
There it is. All right. Okay. Collectible appraiser. Okay, yep, I can turn them in, all right.
Excellent.
Okay, so let's go back to... Oh goodness, I need to amend some stuff. Script exchange. Oh. Sad face. Alright, well, never mind. Turns out I didn't need it much anyway. Okay. It's summoning time.
Excuse me, Clive, how are your mending services? Oh man, I needed this so bad. Yeah, my equipment was falling off of my back. Hey there, Hildebrand. What's up? Dorian has taken Master Poo-Poo to peruse his stored past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of the investigation.
With her low poly Hildebrand. Brandehild.
Meow.
Oh, we finished going through all the back issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo has visited, it turns out that there is only one other sighting of a flying saucer in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, who appeared to have been a true loyal fan of the truth.
All the way from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide leadership.
Our audiences have always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds.
The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details.
Then we must visit this soldier fellow in Garlemald and wring from him the entire tale.
I agree. This is our only lead, and we have no choice but to follow up on it. To camp, Broken Glass. And off we go. This could set us on the path of the main quest as well.
Everyone present and accounted for.
We appear to be missing Master de Leon.
My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our numerous is on the roster of allied Imperial troops.
This does certainly make things easier. And were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous chap's posting?
Yes, Numerius is currently in his unit, organizing the supply dump at Forum Patents. You should head over there. Hope you can spare a few moments to talk. The chill here seeps right into your bones. How is it you're all not shivering in that unseasonable attire?
A man-to-very man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold.
I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality does seem relative around you Vanderbilts. And your home point sounds great. Okay, I think you're going to detour to main story quest at this point.
Oh, hey, Alice. You seem to have found some trouble. I know you can take care of yourself. I'm just saying.
All finished, are we? Good.
You seem to have handled yourself pretty well. Except for the cold.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
Oh, no. Seems to
They've the
bother
means
everybody.
to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will
easy to
never
find.
be as they once were.
It's true.
If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward.
We can only hope.
If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
You're doing your best. Anyone can see that.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to. Still, I appreciate your support.
Of course.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back.
All right.
I hope Alphano and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar.
Right.
To not only suffer him, but so much else.
It's actually better than where she came from, believe it or not.
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
I'd rather be a lover, but sure. Meanwhile, at Tertium,
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
oh yeah?
Excuse me, Alphano. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphano's comrades?
So to speak.
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
That's okay, I say awkward things all the time. Don't worry
No,
about it.
not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along? I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim Steppe-style dumplings. Buds, they call them. Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald, too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right?
That looks really good. She's never had bread. She's giving it out to others.
I should warn you, though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
Delicious Hot Pockets. Eastern Steppe style.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Someone lit a bonfire in my mouth.
Oh, Euless. Getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alphino, Alize.
What's the matter? Euros. Now, where are you going to get the money? A distressed soldier has ill tidings to share with you. That doesn't sound good. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. But Ishtal and the others... Anyone outside the Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them here at once. All of them. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt in my question. I'm not obliged to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You ask me to put my life on the line? Without suitable payment, I'll do no such thing. Oh, that's fair. What do we have that we might offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help. I would not presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way more of us would be able to go and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium is safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Ishtar and the others, and assist with the evacuation. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Tertium will be fine. Your listeners' people have weathered far worse. We must make haste for the snowcraft, while our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they'll soon find themselves at the mercy of the Void Scent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. What about you, Peter? Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you'll be required to participate in a battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you'll try again from the most recent of these. Please note you will enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game. Your progress will be lost. We get a tutorial each of those times too, but we don't get them quite so often.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void Scent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void Scent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Void Scent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah. Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Plays her for a bit.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? will feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Cool looking. Defeat the Void Sent Horde.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass. More of them. Still more.
Just button halfway to read then. Fire.
Such insolence I will not be denied.
Not good.
Quiet.
I can't. How? How big must the gate be for the light to come through?
Pretty big.
Is this it then?
Scheduled out.
Just like that time. when light still shone upon the world, when the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
So I was saying yesterday that I thought this was Final Fantasy II music and themes. This is Final Fantasy IV, actually. Which Final Fantasy IV is like my favorite Final
You're not
Fantasy
taking
story.
another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who?
And that's what she saved.
What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
goodness we're not too late. Can you still fight? Thrusting attack.
Yes, no mortal comes to slaughter.
Just warming up!
My strength is spent. I'll only get in the way.
That would be a surprise.
Chin up! We'll get through this together!
Split up.
Stay sharp!
Everyone all right?
Not finished yet.
We must weather this together.
I will repay this debt.
Here's a futile. Oh, there you go. The 7 of 9 comparisons continue. 14 level 2. Defy me, my feast, and be gone to ashes with you.
This has gone on long enough! I will finish it! Now! Let's buy her some time.
No, no. Why won't you die? Stubbornness must look. Complete.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
People of Garlemald, thank you.
No. If it was not for you and the others...
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh.
Low ether, huh?
What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
All right, we'll take a quick potty break and we'll be right back. Let's continue, shall we? Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Ulysses has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those voids sent on her own? I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one booze will suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Probably. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. All right. As Alice said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight. Yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not soon be forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone is gathered, we can take stock of the situation. All right, let's wait. Apologies for the delay. I finished replenishing my aether. Full glad about to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed. Many are still alive, thanks to you. These soldiers not least of all. Indeed. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of voids sent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the voids that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We are trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how Alice, Pieta, and I came to find you. With the immediate threat has been addressed, while the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. If a void sent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has been opened nearby, indeed. Hey, Corithius. Welcome. Just getting through main story quest on Endwalker Postgame. I mean, I'm most of the way through everything at this point, just main story quest and the last bit of Hildebrand. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis, as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Virta was the engineer. Virta is with the engineer, who's hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them at Cerelia Ingis? Finally, a chance to go to the offensive. I will join you as well. Well, I wouldn't dream of refusing you. But what do you have in mind in payment? Payment won't be necessary. Oh? I will do this because I want to. You kindled something within me. A compulsion. A desire to act. That has been burning since you came to my aid in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I would also like to join you in tracing the voids into their origin. That would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just to find where the void scent are coming from, and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. I like Zero a lot. Again, this is reminding me of Final Fantasy IV, which is probably my Final Fantasy story. It's my very favorite. But definitely a good thing to be reminded of. Which is closer? I can't tell. I think it's this one. They're both really freaking far away, aren't they? Oh well, I'm most of the way here already at this point. What's up? Oh, I'm having a great day, having a great time, enjoying my summer. It's halfway over at this point. Again, playing through Final Fantasy XIV, getting through main story quest. I think we're about the halfway point on the main story quest on Endwalker. Basically just main story quest and Hildebrand at this point. My wife will get to watch me tomorrow, which she's enjoying. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm excited. We're closing in on Dawn Trail. We're gonna get there by the weekend, I'm pretty sure. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. I think we're in the last area of Dawn Trail. Neat. Nice. Envious. Of course, I'm going to do what I always do, which is take the nice leisurely pace through and try to do all the side quests and everything. And so I don't think I'm going to be through the Dawn Trail until right about the time college football drops. The college football game is coming out. And you're right, your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Varshan's help, I'm managing to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The Mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you where you need to go. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. Let us be on our way, then. Shall we? Lapis Manalis, now accessible. All right. Anyone wanna join in on this one? By any chance? Let's see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and join. And while we're waiting, we do have this Hildebrand mission over here. Lapis Manalis. Hey, Delion, what's up? Brandahild. Hello? Is there a Numerius here? I'm De Leon, the editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. The editor-in-chief himself. What an honor. I wish I was there. I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know was in my submission. I'm not left to tell. Unless you've got something else to share. Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. That was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction was escalated into all-out war, you understand. I'd been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon and was actively surveying the enemies when this silver vessel flew into view. With some new kind of war machina, I presumed. So I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Gasp. Presumed. You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? We were at war. I wasn't about to venture into the battlefield and indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there. Somewhere. A little drawn eyes.
We have to find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have any idea where it crashed?
Not an exact location, no. Then we'd best have the god's own luck. Garlemald's capital region encompasses malms and malms of icy wilderness.
If I may say, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer, and the position and firing angle of the cannon?
More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for this profession. You see, it was over this a ways.
That should be sufficient. Thank you.
Gonna have a Sherlock Holmes moment.
Is he broken? I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 malms to the northeast of our current location. Give or take a few yalms.
How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion?
Elementary algebra, my dear De Leon. Assuming the craft belonging to Mr. Poo-Poo's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. Ha! 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 My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen. Clone, that's what I said. I was about to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again he has beaten me to the punch.
Oh, hooray for Inspector Brandehild.
I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies.
1,360 or so malms northeast of here. That improves the chances of our search from near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go find this fallen saucer, shall we? Look forward to it. Should be fun. Yes. Oh. Mystery person watching the Lalafell watching us. Nice. Oh, of course. The other corner of the map. So good. 30 minutes. Tempted to grab a couple of these. Help me remember to eat a couple of cookies before we go on our mission. Well, there's Godbert. Oh, it's a half-buried pot. A pot half buried into the snow. Nothing alien to speak of. But are we sure it's not alien? And I want to harvest those snowberries, putting a little Skyrim on the side. It's like, grab the snowberries! Oh wait, no, that's not a thing. Got some black metal debris. Scorched metal plating right over there. Although promising at first glance, a closer inspection reveals this debris to be the wreckage of some vanquished war machina. Scorched metal plating. A scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating, a starship like Poo-Poo's, could well have been reduced to a similar state if it were hit by artillery rounds. So it seems they murdered your friend.
Oh, what have you found there, Pieter?
An exterior panel. This is from my friend's starship, I'm sure of it. Debris from the crash landing.
I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good on its escape. Another possibility is your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as known yet unparty did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer and all. I say, this is altogether a different kind of alien abduction.
Sorry, I was laughing halfway through reading it. Has anyone seen Nashu?
Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant?
Help! Help! You've got to help. My beloved Miss Nashu's been kidnapped.
Gasp.
Some cad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Leguy came and took her away. He told me to tell you, and I quote, if you want your precious companion returned alive, then Peter must present himself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech serving facility. Don't forget that part.
The gall, the temerity, the audacity. My stalwart aide spirited away under my very nose.
My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Miss Nashu, I presume? Me? Oh, no, I wish. I just happened to be passing through this snowfield, and I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go save Miss Nashu.
At last, a chance to stretch my legs.
Really?
What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed we shall. They left without us, even though this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Curious. I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls.
We'll have to do that one when we're done with Lapis Manalis. So what else is there? God, that's everything. Okay. What can I do now? So, since we have time, let's level up in Thavnir.
But it's an excellent opportunity for me to change my job to red mage. I'm trying to level up my red mage.
Okay. So, grab a fat chunk of Choco. Try leveling this up.
All right, Meryl.
I promised the boss I'd try to get the cart rolling. The lazying around here ain't exactly gonna make the job of it. It ain't much, but I tried making some handbills. I think you could pass them out around the other malls. Tell folk if they bring back one of these, they'll get a discount. That sounds professional, right? Anyhow, I'll leave the talking to you. I know you'll explain it good. I've been meaning to ask you this for some time, Peter, but truth be told, I was nervous. Thought it might be too dangerous. But then Kakana came and told me that your adventurers had tossed you into the maw of death and back again. I think handling some explosives is child's play compared to that, right? Well, you're still here, so I'll take that as a sign of tacit agreement. We need someone to break up the mudstone around Cordosa and bring it back a piece. The alchemists tell me, and keep telling me this is the best way, but mind your fingers, alright? Now that we've got stables and waters for the hippos, everything's in place for them to thrive. Of course, it falls on us to keep it all maintained so they can have long and happy lives. That's where you and this knife come in, Peter. I need you to head back over to the grove of great trees west of Perusia and scrape off some sap from their bark. They're hecking away at 3 or so, should get you enough to keep repairs going for some time yet. I marked the spot on the map in case you're wondering, or somehow missed the tower and bows. And remember, that sap's for working, not eating.
All right. Adventure awaits. So I was trying to find things you would see with rabbits, and ended up losing the unicorn, sadly. And I was originally going to drop the hawks, but then I realized you would see hawks with rabbits. Usually in a less friendly relationship than this. Okay. That's one of the great trees. Second great tree. This should be the third right over here. Okay, that is your third great tree. Well, obviously we're gonna have to get this this vista. Vista record, the Shroud of the Samga. Dense jungle vegetation grows wild and unchecked across a wide band of Thavnir's island region. Across the trees, however, can be found a sprinkling of shrines and temples dedicated to the pantheon of locally worshipped gods, holy sites where once resided the ranks of the faithful. bombs. That's what I need. Grab some mudstone. Okay. The branches of the measure. Oh, the vista. No. 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 Okay, I don't know. No idea. Oh, what am I supposed to be doing here? Yeah, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do here. I had selected a person, and so realized I just needed to look out. We knew harbored the language brought to the island's shores by mainland settlers. Yamal is Fabner's main port town. Owing to the shallow waters surrounding the island, however, large trading vessels are forced to anchor now and there and ferry over to the harbor in smaller boats before making their way to Ras Atan. So business with me. Here, I have a handbill. A startup delivery service by Hippo Cart. And here I thought chocobo carriages were the only viable option. But an intriguing angle. I only offload luggage, so delivery arrangements are out of my hands, but I'll take this to my friends at the Harbor Guild. They may find some use for it. Cool, cool. Are we good? There we go. Alright, let's continue main story quest. Lapis Menalis. Looks like an adventure. Let's probably look up what Radiant Aegis does. I don't have any idea. So far so good. Oh, hi, Kaka. What a cacophony. That's a large record. Hope this is the last of those winged bastards. I guess as far as the mammoth will go. I'll have to make the rest of your way on foot. Keep up best I can. Got a lot of stampedes happening over here. Rumbling in the distance draws nearer.
Got him.
As I hear the ice cream truck goes outside my door. Good. I count 3. Yes. Nope. Let's go. I'll change the enemies. Alright. weird. I mean, I've never done it before, so for me it's new. So like, sure, that's fine, whatever it was. Dope. Dum 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 dum. That's enough. Oh, that would be very useful. There you go. Oh, come on. No worries, here more. The last that Kenji dropped that little lady. Flanks. And my healing is pretty much non-existent, so it's all offense at this particular stage. people are doomed. Essenna. Computer, stop it. You're making it harder than it should be. Which means complete. Evaluation rating 12. Not even the lowest order of void can be daunted by such meager strength. Cool. Thanks. I was like, yeah, we're going to keep going. I would attack, but the assumption is that it won't be worth it, because we're going to keep going. There's a large gate.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
Die during that cutscene. Ah, yes. There's that Final Fantasy music I love. I assume this is boss music from Final Fantasy IV.
Brace yourselves! I bring my all to bear!
Fine, right?
wonder how you'll taste.
I think we need to put something else in that spot for the healing, because
Battle the so when the appetite.
it's really not worth it. What I have right now for healing. Everything else there. All right. Right.
Right. How do you like this? Good. The fitting flow. Why are you still alive?
Very valid question. Valid counts. I couldn't be. Got him. Awesome sauce. And look at that hammer, too. Man, just over an hour left streaming. First chance I get, I'm going to take a potty break. There we go. All right. Be right back. All right, let's go.
A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago.
But I have felt her presence here again.
I dare
What is
say
the meaning
what
of
you
this?
felt was this. By the
Aye.
sisters. What have you done to Ashtaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great.
And the portal closes.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
And she's not dead.
So what now?
Good question.
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
All right.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Okay.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
So we've discovered the source of the void-sent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. Quite. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Erstwhile, I can see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place.
Not easier to bring void sent then.
Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the Age of Alak, Emperor Zandi created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of aether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat could be possible from within the void. One need but have a requisite amount of aether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its aether is indeed greatly diminished. In Peter's vision, Golbez left his archfiends feed upon Ajaj's aether. If he has also taken an eye to open the gate. It has not been well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious as to why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Rijaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cognazo's plan? Cognazo's part in it that he's just finished? Fair question. I think striking is the one I want for Monk. I mean, I guess we'll find out, huh? You now do this with NPC avatars. Oh, we're close. Oh, Ajaya. What has become of you? That even your eyes should still be so spent of aether. I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive for a moment longer. But how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Vitra. I appreciate that you're upset. But such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, you may consider how to proceed with our search. You're right. In the meantime, I'll help Alphino and Alice back to the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well.
Gonna make us run all the way back. All right. Well, this is just obnoxious. This is poor design, is what this is. Are there 4 areas here? Because if so, the correct move is to fast travel. No, okay. There is 4 areas, but the correct move was to go that really long route.
I don't see Vitra with you. Is everything all right? He needs a moment to himself. While he's indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I just finished patrolling the area, so we'll find on that front. There are no signs of void scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphino, he said the sites of the Cerulean Spring We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed... That was the wrong voice, but that's fine. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you don't mind to scrounge up some more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estinian. The more we load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and Ishtola mind helping us with our search, then? We'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft, once you've filled them with ceruleum. Sure. I don't know if a bottomless barrel is going to help much. So let's container more of a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. Dilapidated barrel, not much better. Let's container more of a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. Sturdy barrel. Hole-poked barrel. Let's container more of a sieve, given its condition and visible holes. This container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for ceruleum storage. Pectopons manalis. A.k.a. the Fons, as it's known colloquially. Quickly. Alright, heading over this way. Doesn't seem to be a back in the cloak, but we can still see the deer through it. Interacting. The container's now filled to the brim with ceruleum. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Estinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. Others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. All right. Good work, my friend. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver. And drop it off at the destination. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. Near where Estinian is? Hey, everybody.
Is Ritra not back yet?
Apparently not. Oh, there he is.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope.
Oh, yeah?
While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her.
Let's hope so.
Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
Yeah, we got you, man.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
He is a big softy.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
We can hope.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Understandable.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Oh?
Do what you must. We will manage.
Right.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
Yeah.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
I suppose this is where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we will pray for your safety all the same. So, you guys know what you're doing, right? I'm glad we had this I'm glad we had this chance to talk, Zero. And next time, take care. Until next time. Until next time. Ceruleum has been added to the Unending Codex. So am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? And now that matters have been settled, yes. But first, we should return to Razatan to prepare.
When everyone is ready, let us reconvene at Nakaduta.
Alright, but first, I've got a mission to do up here with the Hildebrand party. Brandehild, I believe.
We have an absolutely adorable staff. Can't really see it very well. I'll have to wait for we're done flying. We're wiggling too much. This Chocobo's struggling just a little too much for us to do this properly. Chocobo's like, I got it. I got it. It's like, you want to take a rest? Like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I got this. We have a sleeping bunny. Absolutely fantastic.
I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls.
Well, let's go. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel. Okay, already meanwhiling. We just started.
I shall fall before Sir Preluge. With this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine. You will release Nashu this instant.
What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Be gone before I unleash my fury permanently, or prematurely.
Oh, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Pieter. We tackle this menace as father and son, the Mandeville men, together. Agreed.
That wastes my appetite for vengeance on the side dishes. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay.
Oh, a little warm-up before the main event. Get them.
We're gonna fight as Hildebrand? What? Fighting as Godbert?
Your lackeys were found lacking. Come out and face your fate.
Insolent worms, the sons will be the first to die.
What is this impending dread? Daddy, if you could be so kind. That was too close. You've survived my missiles, then enjoy some leftover war machina. They seem to sturdier group than the last. Oh, I may indeed survive a few more taps of the hammer. Amusing diversion. We don't need to do better than that. This is over. Surrender!
War machina. If reasonable means fail, then unreasonable measures are called for.
Stand back, Hildebrand. Let your old man handle this. Right in the missiles.
Manterville sidestep.
I was just getting started. You'll stop them all by sidestepping?
Very well. It seems I must crush you myself.
Oh, finally decided to take us seriously, have you? Pay for your crimes, Doctor. Spinning.
Manner of fiend are you? One was meant for another, but you've earned my ire.
Thanks, Father. That could have been much worse.
Pardon us, the matter goes. It's unnatural.
Mild zap to improve circulation.
How much power should have rattled the teeth from his skull? The aggravating vermin. My plans are in ruins. Force my hand. I'll bring this place down on our heads. Is it time for limit break?
Tucker leaves himself wide open. Let us seize the advantage. while the doctor is distracted. Now, Father.
What's going to happen?
Now is our chance.
Yes. We'll finish this.
Wow. The Mandeville Men. Victorious again.
Generational bonding overdrive.
Ah, all things seem to be well in hand.
Don't get ahead of yourself. There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special just for you. You're gonna calculate, bro. Oh. Of course. More volleyball. No, this is soccer now. No.
Oh, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitech servicing facility while I was asleep?
That's the most logical conclusion you could have drawn, Nashio. Absolutely.
Nicely done, Inspector Brainheld. Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please. I'm but a pale imitation of your ideal. I knew keeping company with the famous Pieter would lead me to a worthy challenge. Worthy of making you sweat, at least.
You've done all the work for me.
It was rude of us not to share a slice of the action. Yet even vaulted champions such as yourself must rest their bodies and let others rise to the occasion from time to time. The villain is vanquished, and Nashu's returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Razatan to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Poopoo. I'm certain of it. Take heart, and let us continue the search.
Are we 3/5 of the way through Hildebrand at this point?
To Garlemald and back have we journeyed, and yet this is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends, the sword of Chaucer we secured will lead us onward to new discoveries.
What do you mean, shard?
Ha.
Wait for me, Inspector. I don't know which way is onwards.
I should follow him, shouldn't I? Wait for me. The bracing melee was just what the Surgeon ordered, a spot of exertion to stimulate the mind, and I find myself ready to grapple with the finer points of forging again. Your assistance in this historic reproduction of Mandeville weaponry would, of course, as always, be welcome. Until our next meeting.
Thank you for insisting with my investigations, Pieter. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomena, and yet I am no closer to exposing Poopoo's well-concealed conspiracy.
What are you going to do?
He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him.
Of course.
Meanwhile, somewhere in Thavnair, what is this person doing? They're just going to let them do whatever? Took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return, seeking my Legress once more. I deserve your scorn. I deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know the path to victory, a forbidden path, one that demands the manifestation of the divine. have my attention. The airship takes off. All right, then. The moon off in the distance. Practically a new moon. The alien friends with strange technology. Burning yourself can lead to tragedy. But sometimes you get what you don't expect. A blocky man of quality. Inspector Brandehill. Dark place for sure, but still sharp as attack. To your inspector. As you do. So bonkers. Peter, eager to resume our investigation. Peter, eager to investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandehill has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to a greater whole, and has concluded the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario, then, is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there. I'd rather not explain myself twice. Alright. Main story quest. Got about 30 minutes left. See how far we can get on this.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
All right. Apparently something interesting to see over there. Yes, definitely.
What was that?
Well, I guess it wasn't a good sign.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
Right.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Understandable.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Buffalo Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Kanyatso's defeat, They have come for our gate.
Right.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
We can work together on this.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. The fiend, I leave to you.
All right. Well.
The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
You guys are volunteering her for everything, aren't you?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Alzadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response.
Quite.
Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
I love this stuff so much. It is so adorable. I know the fiend was headed north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for us to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? We split up and make inquiries. In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it best, then very well. So, where to then? Wow, no, I'm just going to wander around. Great work in the encampment of the Hamsa hatchery. If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I will head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to change into Red Mage and level up a little bit. Those calves was lucky because the report on local hippos has me uneasy.
One of those calves was lucky because of the report on the local hippos has me uneasy. Oh, no way I'm going to let some no-good bandit intimidate us out of honest work. There you are, and with all fingers and toes still attached. I take it that means the alchemists were right after all.
There's the mudstone for you.
Good, these will do. Mixing mudstone into water makes a paste that keeps the skin safer from sun and wind, than just about anything. You might not think it to look at them, but hippos have a delicate hide. If you don't keep it nice and moist, it'll crack so much as mud is a hot day. But we're in your debt this time. Sure, maybe you could have just broken up the stone with a hammer and chisel, but now I'm not going to worry about someone accidentally setting those demolishers alight and blowing us all into the next life, neither. So how we go? Well, the tree's generous with the juice.
There you go.
Thank you kindly, Peter. This will be a boon in the days ahead. When this sap hardens, water bounces off of it like a sword on a shield. I reckon fortifying the wading pool with it will keep any troublesome leaks from springing up. For a time, anyway. You have to anticipate problems before they happen, else everything will break up at once. I'll keep making the rounds and give you a shout should I need your capable hands again.
Head this way. Hopefully this is the correct direction. We'll find out.
Hey there, fun resident.
Something for me.
Here's a hippo rider handbill.
Oh, the hippo riders. I know a fellow who works there. Nothing will make me happier than support an Axador and run business like that. I simply must find something for them to deliver.
Maybe I have the last delivery right over here.
Hey there, friendly distributor.
May I help you?
Yes, a hippo service.
The delivery service of a hippo carton. This is perfect timing. It just so happens I need a parcel delivered from the Geinst grounds without delay. Fastest on the island, darling. I'll certainly put end to the test. So thank you. I'll head over straight away.
Cool deal.
Turn this in and then go back to White Mage and continue. Red Mage should be available tomorrow. Assuming I get enough of the dailies in.
Handed out the handbills, have you?
I have.
I'm glad we piqued some interest. Handing out adverts ain't glamorous, but it sure gets the job done. I'll keep thinking up new ways to get our name out there. Come by again when you got the time.
Sure thing.
Improving society somewhat.
Now, White Mage.
We're traveling. Let's check our currency. Almost enough for the first stone. With a special book. Mandible book. Legendary weapon, the Mandible book of Arcanum.
Hey, and Holdy, what's up?
So the light of our Barferi remnants too, did you? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We'll continue to keep watch here. If you learn anything, be sure to let us know. This fisherman saw a fiend emerge from the Barferi remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame, flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Kaya. If it is in fact a fiend, we should have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant.
Now, dear.
I presume you've come to investigate the explosion from Francis Romans as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. If there's any information, can you share it with us?
Well, apparently it was that way, and it's a big boom, and something flew away.
A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew toward Kagal. By the sisters, had I learned of this sooner, never mind. There's no time to waste. And silver piece. Confound it, we're so concerned with the explosion. We failed to recognize the threat and not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter.
Let's wait to get to the top of Kaja.
What? You mean to go there to investigate?
I do.
Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish. We will leave this in your hands. The Giant Skull grounds are situated at the base of Kaja. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Vinur, for instance. He has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you.
Alright, we got 15 minutes. Don't know if that's enough time to do this battle.
Well, I'm White Mage. We might actually be able to get in and hop in, hat out. Hop in, hop out, quick 15-minute adventure. What's the worst that could happen? Fine. Kataner. You want to climb Mount Raja? You could not have chosen a worse time. There's an earthquake earlier. It triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may have been blocked. But if you are determined to go, then I suggest you speak to Sumrail. He climbs like a langa, and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Hey there, Shermu.
How to reach the top of Gaja. After what has happened, that should be the last place any sane man would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with some other route that should be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts. But no further, all right?
Yeah, let's go. To Kaja. This will be a trial, right? Surely it'll be a trial.
Hello, can you hear me? We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
Boo.
This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
All right. Oh dear. We have the Darth Vader thing going on.
Such an exquisite sight. A canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume? Dude, put some pants on.
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
Oh, that sounds nice.
A monster in flesh. Yet in spirit I remain a man. A prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
That's concerning. Mount Ordeals now available. So is this going to be a duty? It's a trial. Okay, let me get some water. We'll do this trial. We're not going to get it in 10 minutes, but we're going to get close. Be right back. Watch as the Optimist takes over an hour to do this. All right. No, clear first. Mount Ordeals. Registration complete. Less than 5 minutes. And there we go. I knew we were going to hop right in. He said confidently as the tank may not come in. There it is. All right, good deal. Tark of Flame, Rubicante.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Let's go.
The archfiend of fire has no equal. The glory of fire. Flames to lick at your heels.
did. I walked right into that.
Flames to lick at your heels. Dark flames to me! Naught but ash will remain. All will burn! Allow me to show you real flame. You've strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough? I am one with the flame.
Oh. Nice wing, bro.
You are the first to hold this form.
I feel honored. That looks a one-legged angel.
The flames rise higher. Look now on my essence made pure. Destruction incarnate. To ashes with you. I shall tear you asunder! Flames to lick at your heels. Dark flames to me!
Come on.
will remain.
Right over the edge. Pants off his mantle, revealing his true form.
Destruction incarnate! The flames rise higher! To ashes with you. I shall tear you asunder!
Alright, good game, people. Before I even got to say accommodation. Oh well. Got that in a record time.
It seems I was a step too slow.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
That's what they tell me. Meow. Why do you fight? What is it you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart.
Yes.
Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
We've got 2 more fifths to go, which would mean Golbez and then saving the world. 13th world, right? That's pretty much what we have left, I assume.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath? Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains? But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
The source.
There is no hope. No freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
That's their heaven, is a place where death exists. Their dream. Your salvation is death. I'm granted it to you.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Makes sense.
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew.
It's not too far from Zero's attitude. It's like, no, I don't care about the 13th world, it's crap.
In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another?
A means to a final end.
Quite literally.
The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
Always hungry, never satisfied.
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another.
Not everything is a zero-sum game.
I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Learning what it is to be altruistic.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Are you betraying Golbez?
Never. Our triumph is at hand, and the knowledge will avail you naught. But to be so viciously slandered, pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation, but I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with the Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is the one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way, why this fire burns in my breast. There's nothing more for us here. What of Azal's legacy? Has there been word from Eastel and the others?
Not that I know of.
Let me see. Frustrating perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to Baguta and rejoin the others. And that is where we're going to stop today. So thank you so much for watching. We'll pick this up tomorrow. Wife will be in tow, so we should have a good old time. And we might finish Endwalker post-game tomorrow. It's a chance. If not, definitely on Friday. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.